Okay guys, welcome back to chapter 24 in the adventure. As you can see, it's night time at the moment, so we're just going to start off here by getting it back to daytime. So let's just read the brief while we're doing this. You meet up with Richard at the Black Rock. He is depressed and suicidal. Poor Richard. He tries to ignite the TNT in the ship, but the fuse dies out. Well, let's go and find Richard first off, I suppose, by going to the going over to the old Black Rock. Sort of move there. So anyway, guys, while I'm walking over to the, I'm going to find the Black Rock. Getting a bit of a weird way at the minute, I know. I thought we'd talk about something that I saw in another YouTube video. This is Woody's Game Attack, who I am subscribed to and follow on G2PO. And interestingly enough, he put out a video the other day to say that he's seen that in the next version of iOS, they're removing the YouTube application from the operating system. Those of you that have iPhones or iOS enabled devices will know that it's been a bundled app with the operating system ever since release day, really. It's been a part of it, but Apple are now removing it. There's various stories about why this is happening, but ultimately I think it comes down to that the license has run out. Apple's license has expired with YouTube, so basically not renewing the license, which is going to open the doors to various people, I think, out there then writing their own YouTube applications, which I think will be pretty cool. Because personally, I started to use the YouTube app quite a lot since I've been, you know, doing. Started on YouTube. Personally, when I'm using YouTube app on my iPhone, the videos render really slowly, and you almost have to sit there for a long time before you can even actually watch the videos, which is you know, when you're trying to, when you just want to watch a video quickly, you know, you sit around, you've got 5 minutes, you don't really want to sit there waiting for the thing to render. So, you know, it's to me, it's not going to be a major loss. I'm sure there's going to be something out there, and somebody can actually do something a lot better than what Apple, unfortunately, what Apple have already done. I wasn't that struck. Anywho, so we're out here at the Black Rock ship right now. Gonna see if we can find Richard with his TNT before he goes suicidal. So don't light it, Richard. What do you mean you cannot light it? Oh, that is freaky. I don't think the island wants you to die, Richard. Okay, so he just walked out. He just walked out of the ship, and he takes us to a bench. And so we've got to look for the bench, which is just northwest of Black Rock. If you come across tall grass, you will know you are close. There will be floating pumpkins on the hill to your left as you look straight at the bench. Okay then. So yeah, I'm quite. I think it would be quite good to for us to see what other people can do with the with iOS. Personally, I'm sure that it can't be any worse than what the version that Apple have done, and So yeah, we'll expect to see a massive boom on the App Store anytime soon, or in the near future, sorry, of people developing their own YouTube apps. Okay, so we're looking for some tall grass, I guess. Said northwest from the Black Rock. Just trying to look at the map quickly here, guys. Sorry for the pause there. Trying to see if I can pinpoint any pumpkins on the map. But like I said before, it's quite tough to see these pumpkins on the map because they're obviously quite small, and literally only 1 pixel big, so it's not ideal to be looking for these. Okay, so there's some pumpkins over there. I'm going to go over here, and it's the only ones I can see in a northwesterly direction from the Black Rock. So the Black Rock was there. Let's go over here then. So yeah, that was, I just thought I would discuss that briefly while I was walking. Sorry for the delay on that, guys. Other things, what else have I seen and heard recently? I don't know. That's it. I was in Birmingham at the weekend. I met up with some guys from uni, and one of my friends has got a Samsung Galaxy S3. Sorry, I had to think about what I was saying there. Yeah, a Samsung Galaxy 3. I'll talk about this after, actually, because I've just found the bench. Actually, it wasn't that far at all. Excuse me a minute. So this is the bench. Underneath the bench is a gold necklace of Richard's wife, which is... I found this earlier on in the story, and I thought it was maybe just like a bit of a hidden Easter egg type thing, but now read in the story I can see that it's in the shape of a necklace, so it's a gold necklace. It says find the basics of the necklace, which we've already done. That's basically it. That's basically all we need to do on this chapter, just to find the gold necklace of Richard's wife, which we've done. I'll head back to the beach. I'll carry on talking. Richard came to the island originally back in olden days. He was a slave on a ship. Was he a slave on a ship? I think he was a slave on a ship. And basically he got this connection with the island where the island won't let him die. Hence why when he tried to leave the TNT, the fuse kept going out. So yeah, he's some sort of protector of the island. He's the one that originally got Ben involved with the whole others thing, because if you don't know, Ben was, his dad came to the island as part of the Dharma Initiative, and Ben went out exploring and he came across Richard. One thing came to another, and it eventually ended up in Ben using gas and killing everybody on the Dharma Initiative. And Richard was there, and Richard doesn't actually age, so that's why he kind of looked the same now as he did in all his flashbacks, because he doesn't age. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. Yeah, I was in Birmingham at the weekend, and my friend Sebastian Timms, I'll give him a name there, he's got a Samsung Galaxy 3. All I've got to say about this phone is in a time of technology where things are being developed and technology is getting smaller and smaller, I don't see why this phone is so big. It's personally, I think it borders on sort of a tablet, really. I know that's a bit extreme, but in comparison to like the iPhone and things like that, it's just so big. The iPhone's quite big itself. I mean, it's not small by any means, but I don't know. Anyway, I mean, he's showing us bits on the phone, and to me, it just didn't seem to work. I don't know if this was Seb just not using the phone properly or not knowing properly how to use bits on the phone, but just whatever he was showing us didn't seem to work, which is, I don't know, it certainly didn't sell the phone to me. I won't be getting rid of my iPhone anytime soon to be going for a Samsung Galaxy. My wife, she had an iPhone 4. We both got them on release day when they came out in the UK, and unfortunately hers ending up in a glass of juice and got water damage. The phone worked itself, but I think I tried to turn it on when it was just gone in the juice. I may have short-circuited something, and the touch part of the screen didn't work, which kind of defeats the whole point of an iPhone. Anyway, we got the insurance money, and she didn't feel like she wanted to get an iPhone. She thought she would save some money, so she got a Galaxy Ace, and she said, "Oh yeah, it's a great phone. I love this. I think it's better than the iPhone." But every month or so, she has to go through her programs and delete the data, because she's got like 2 gigs worth of data. I mean, the internal storage on the device, I think it's 2 gigs, maybe less, or it might be 2 gig on a SD card. But the problem with that is you can't install applications on the SD card. I don't know if Android had changed that in a update, but the last time I looked, you certainly couldn't. So she can't actually store that much stuff on her phone without having to go and delete it all the time, which it just doesn't compare when you've got, like, my iPhone's a 16 gig, so when you've got 16 gigabytes of storage, compared to something whereby if you have too many applications you have to start deleting the data, it's kind of I don't know. Personally, I would never have anything other than an iPhone, and there's just a few points of why I wouldn't. Anyway, guys, I've talked enough. We're back at camp. It's snowing, so I've got in my tent where it's nice and warm. That's the end of chapter 24. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any opinions on anything I talked about in this chapter, please drop them in the comments. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, please like it. I will see you back on chapter 25. My name is N Scotters. I will catch you later. Goodbye, guys.